we are back. Greetings, VOD watchers. Hello, hello. Let's pop out chat. Good, put chat right here. Let's pop out activity feed. Haven't needed to look at this in a long time, but it's still good that it's here. Hello, everybody. Greetings. It is good to see you. Thank you for clicking on me. I am Vorlex. My name is Vorlex. Some people call me Lex, which is fine. I welcome that. I am a math teacher by day and a degenerate gamer by night. I just got home from work, and I am ready to relax with some Pokemon. I got home from work, I'm tired, I'm ready to chill out and play Pokemon. I am streaming, or at least I started streaming, and I believe I still am streaming because I want to live my life more creatively. Hey Coco, you're here early. Good to see you. Welcome. I'm streaming because I wanted to live my life more creatively and express myself in ways that I otherwise wouldn't. And this is how I'm choosing to do that. I've been having a lot of fun streaming so far. I've enjoyed this experience. I've enjoyed learning more about this platform, this hobby. Getting slowly better over time, at least. I hope. I feel that I have. I feel I've been getting better. Real quick, for the VOD, disclaimers on screen, and let's go. We are back into Pokemon Elite Redux 2.5. We ended the previous stream with this battle, this small gauntlet, a double battle here, and then this gentleman. Did we check the dex nav for this route? Did we see if we could get anything else interesting here? Let me check my box. What did I pick up? Oh yeah, we already got stuff from this route. We're alright. Good to see you, Coco. How you doing? How has your week been since last Thursday when I streamed last? I'm glad to see that. That's good to hear, Coco. Let's see here. We're going in with our Sun start from last time against a Weezing and a Ninjask. Tortemple here. The Elite Redux evolution of Torkoal. Should do okay here. But I don't think Lilligant is going to be terribly useful. Coco, that's really exciting. I remember you talking about the Mega Whiscash last stream. I'm excited to hear that someone's already working on the sprite for it. That is incredible. I also love how the community of Pokemon Elite Redux can propose new forms, new megas, things like that. That is awesome. Let's go for a Scorched Earth on the Ninjask. Lilligant, yeah, I don't think Lilligant is going to do much here. How many Pokemon does this trainer have? Just the 3? Lilligant would be great against against this Greninja. I think I want to keep it alive just in case. We're going to go out into Metagross. You're going to participate in a collab for a new form. What does that mean? What do you mean by collab? I mean, if maybe I'm interpreting you incorrectly. If I am, I'm sorry, but if you're proposing the Mega Whiscash and you're coming up with its abilities, with its abilities and whatnot, and someone else is making the sprite, is that not already a collab? Is that what you mean by that? I'd love to hear more. Is my mic... My audio is maxing out higher than it has been in the past. Am I closer to my mic than usual? My gain is actually lower than I've had it in the past. I'll keep an eye on it. Ah, I see. I see what you mean. We can do a Solar Beam on the Greninja, Kinetic Barrage on the Weezing. Okay, Dark Pulse is going to make my Solar Beam neutral. Which means Greninja probably won't go down here. I am very excited to see whatever Redux Talonflame winds up being, though, Coco. Imagine 2 Paradox forms for Clamperl. Excellent! That's awesome. Okay, now that... I didn't realize Greninja... I wasn't paying attention. I thought Greninja wasn't gonna go down from that. So I brought Lilligant back out. I should pay attention more. Oh well. Oh, the past paradox for Clamperl is an amalgamation of Clamperl, Huntail, and Gorbis? Is that what you mean by that? I mean, that's an incredible idea regardless. Awesome. I would use that in a heartbeat. Future one is Clamperl only. Makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, none of the other paradox forms evolve. I'm racking my brain right now thinking of all the paradox forms. And there's a precedent that none of them evolve, so that makes sense. It looks like we have 2... Oh, shoot, hold on. My records. Gotta update my wins. Nope. 110. Looks like we have 2 ways to proceed. We're gonna do them both, of course, because I'm trying to do every battle in this run. I did also notice, because we're talking about Pokemon Elite Redux, I have to mention this other content creator. I did also notice Megafido put out a video recently about some new forms that are coming. I have not seen that video yet, but I absolutely plan on watching it as soon as I'm done with stream today. Not sure if you use the online decks. I use it occasionally. I use it occasionally, but mostly to look up forms and abilities. Part with the trainers should be fixed. Neat. So we've got a double Spinda battle? I'm not certain what the gimmick is supposed to be here. But, okay. Double Spindas. It's cute. The part with the trainers. I see. Okay. I'll keep this in mind. Okay. I can see that. Megafido's done a lot for Elite Redux, and I like the videos he puts out. He wasn't personally my entry to Elite Redux. I found Elite Redux when I was looking for Pokemon Emerald hacks. I had just gotten done playing Emerald Exceeded. I had just gotten done playing Pokemon Emerald Exceeded, which was a lot of fun. Emerald being my favorite mainline Pokemon game. My favorite hacks have all been for Emerald. So after finishing that one, I found Redux, and this rapidly became my favorite ROM hack in the whole of the Pokemon community. Nice. That's really neat to hear. I haven't met many people who have also played Exceeded. This Excelgor is about to be very fast, isn't he? Lilligant's still faster due to being in the sun, though. I should be able to kill Greninja, and it doesn't look like Excelgor will be able to knock out Lilligant. So maybe I can survive. I can survive to knock out the Excelgor afterwards. What do you mean, though, by the other ROM with innates? Like, there's another ROM hack that has innate abilities like Elite Redux does? Exceeded, yes. Oh, I think I misinterpreted. I think I misinterpreted. Exceeded does, and then Redux. I understand now. This... I don't think this King Gambit is scary. Both of those... Wait, Wheezing. No, Wheezing is special moves. We're still gonna attack it. Lilligant is definitely going first, but we can't kill Wheezing with it. So let's get some damage on King Gambit while we can. I didn't expect the free Leaf Blade to do much anyway. Oh. I'm sorry you encountered a glitch in Emerald Exceeded, Coco. That's brutal. So there's a wheezing out right now. I think we go into Metagross. We'll be alright. Scorched Earth, Kinetic Barrage, I think we have it here. Nice. I didn't have a lot to say in that battle. I apologize for my silence there. Not a ton was going on in my head. Yeah, I see what you mean by that, Coco. Elite Redux certainly does a lot more to make more Pokemon viable. And Elite Redux is way more engaging with its innate abilities. It's kind of a... I'm not trying to speak ill of Emerald Exceeded because I had a good time with it. It sounds like you had a rougher time than I did. It sounds like you had a rougher time in Emerald Exceeded than I did, and I apologize for that. I'm sorry to hear that. I had a good time with it, but it sounds like it's a Emerald Exceeded walked, so Elite Redux can run. If that makes sense. The Emerald Exceeded did Venusaur dirty. I'm not sure I should have come to this battle with Sun. It looks like this team is gonna appreciate Sun quite a lot. Oh yeah, that Tropius with the big leaves ability, that thing is very, very scary in the sun. This Camerupt would have used Sunny Day anyway. I think... wait a minute. Lilligant is still going to go first. Tropius... I don't think I need to be scared of it. I'm predicting they're both going to attack Lilligant. Tropius is probably about to double edge. Camerupt is probably about to Fire Blast. So they nerfed. That's kind of weird though. They nerfed... apologies, I bumped my desk. So Venusaur in Emerald Exceeded being locked to 3 abilities, even though he technically has 4, but the game doesn't let you use all 4 at the same time. It makes you choose between Thick Fat and Effect Spore. Neither of which are particularly game-changing. So we're going to... Lilligant probably won't be big in this battle either. Scorched Earth the Camerupt and do an amount of damage. Lilligant is about to get ganged up on, and I don't want any of my other Pokemon to get ganged up on as well. So we're going to try to do some amount of damage with her. That leaf blade did more than I thought it would. Oh. Oh, I did not expect that in the slightest. I expected Tropius to at the very least attack Lilligant. I guess Lilligant gets another turn. So this is going to be Lilligant, Tropius, Tor Temple, Camerupt. I should have attacked the Tropius. Dang. Yeah. Okay. It's alright. Live and learn. Meanwhile... Okay, so in Emerald Exceeded, Venusaur is locked to 3 abilities. But Butterfree has a total of 8 that it could use. Just not all at the same time. That's... I mean, that sounds kind of odd to me. I imagine Venusaur is meant to be more powerful than Butterfree. But they're both Stage 2 Pokemon. And giving Butterfree more options doesn't change the fact that it still has the same number of ability spots. How's that Walrein doing? Where's it gonna go? Before Tor Temple. But even its waterfall won't one-shot. Okay. Okay. I'll take that. Kinetic Barrage the Tropius. Tell me more about this, Coco. Emerald Exceeded didn't change Pokemon stats, but it sounds like they tried to make up for it with ridiculous abilities. And I see you mentioned Ledian's signature ability. Tell me more about that. Does it give Ledian some ridiculous boosts or something? That was a weird thing that Sawsbuck sprite did. I have no idea what that was about. Oh. Rest in peace, Tor Temple. Okay. I think Primarina is going to be fine here. Oh. Ledian's signature ability in Emerald Exceeded gains effects depending on the badges the player has. That's a bit of a callback to early generations, where all of your Pokemon got small buffs by your badges. Actually, Primarina, I'd like you to protect so that I can use Earthquake. Pardon me, I had to yawn there a bit. Holy cow. Absurd indeed, Coco. I didn't realize just how absurd you meant. Oh my word, Sawsbuck. Okay. I mean, I suppose that you get that kind of healing when you one-shot something. Oh. That's an interesting thing to bring up. Those abilities in Exceeded that add a type. Kind of like how some abilities in Elite Redux only say, this adds the Ghost type. Or this adds the Steel type. But it comes with the weaknesses too. In Exceeded, they don't bring the weaknesses. Or maybe there's a qualifier on it, like Ledian's ability. That is a ridiculous ability indeed. Why? See, I see an ability like that, and I think, why not bake that into the Pokemon stats? Why make an ability that complicated when you can buff the Pokemon's base stats? I bumped my desk again. Gotta stop doing that. Oh, I think the Sun and the Lilligant are going to be much more interesting on this. In this battle. That Stoutland is so tanky, though. And Intimidate doesn't help. Dang. Fur coat. That's why. So if I want to deal appreciable damage to Stoutland, I need to use Tor Temple here. But both of these are physical. They both have physical moves anyway, so I should be able to use Shell Trap. Lead coat. 40% less. Oh my gosh. Whatever. We're attacking anyway. Oh, is this gonna get me double Iron Barbs damage? Yes, it will. Ugh. Less than a minute ago, I said Lilligant was going to be more useful in this battle. Whatever, game. I need to bring in a special attacker. Coco, that's precisely what came to mind when you finished describing Ledian's signature ability in Emerald Exceeded. Because in Elite Redux, you can do a randomizer run and randomize abilities. so that some of these ridiculous abilities on signature abilities on specific Pokemon, they can find their way onto other Pokemon if you're lucky. So I thought, is there a way to take Hero in Training away from Ledian and put it on anything else? And wind up with double HP, double attack, double special attack, double defense. And then the benefits of the fighting type that ability brings. Absolutely ridiculous. Incredible to think about, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. We've been... I mean, it probably sounds like I'm criticizing Emerald Exceeded a lot. But again, I had a great time with it. And I particularly loved its Venonat evolution. The one modeled off of Mothman. I enjoyed Exceeded's forms, like the Venonat side evolution. And yes, the fact that they took some moves from Pokemon Unite and made those signature moves for those Pokemon. That was a neat touch. We're gonna Scorched Earth, and we're going to Alluring Voice. Different versions? What do you mean? I mean, it's been a long time since I played Exceeded. Pretty sure Venonat didn't have a split evolution. There was one based off of Mothman. Emerald Exceeded. It's likely that I'm misremembering. Blazing Emerald? Maybe. Pardon me, I'm Googling. I am absolutely... You're exactly correct. That's where the Venonat split evolution is coming from. You're exactly correct. Yeah, so it was... I apologize. The Venonat split evolution came from Blazing Emerald, and I was conflating that with Emerald Exceeded. They like merged together in my memories. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay. That was 114. Ooh, birds in this battle. Okay. Let's use Scorched Earth, Solar Blade. Exceeded has Sandbox mode. Do you think Elite Redux might ever get that? Or is that not currently planned? Whirlwind? Pardon me? Wow, rude. Wow. My most effective move here would probably be... Oh, hold on. No, I can alluring voice. This is fine. Okay. Ah, nice. They say it's planned but low priority. Cool. That's fine with me. I plan on doing several reruns of this game. I plan to be around a while. So long as, I mean, I would rather it take a long time and wind up good or well implemented than come out fast. Maybe in 3 years or more kind of while, that's fine with me. As I said, I'd rather the developers of Elite Redux go at their pace with their plans, their implementations, than prioritize something like this. It's fine. Yeah, absolutely. They have plans. I'm excited for those ones too. Really, I'm excited for anything that gets added to this game. Alright. Last trainer of this route. Picnicker Sophie. We've got a Suniwudo and a Slurpuff. And they're going to go into an Alolan Sandslash after this. I would like to keep both of these Pokemon alive, if possible. Oh, Solar Blade would one-shot Slurpuff. Neat. Yeah, I've used debug mode before to try out, like, to cheat in some of the proposed super special forms in coming updates, like the Cosmic Espeon kind of thing, which is just so cool. I cannot wait. I mean, I can wait, but you know what I mean. I can't wait for that cosmic, awesome Espeon to be in the game. The Darkrai, Mega Yveltal. Those all look just incredible. The Cosmic Soul Rock. I've used debug mode to check out those things. Yeah. Sandbox mode letting you choose abilities and innates basically sounds like what I try to do in my randomizer runs. Like, I will spend far too long re-catching Pokemon until they get a randomized set of abilities that I think is cool. Wins 116, and that route is done. Ancient Idol Shuckle. Tell me about that. What is Ancient Idol Shuckle? I don't think there's anything to do in this town. Really. Not right now, at least. Oh, there's grass here, though. What do we got? We've got the Tauros variants. Charcadet. Yes, please. Yes, please. grabbing 2 of those because Charcadet is incredible. And by incredible, I mean awesome, and I love him, and he's my amazing little guy. Nope, we're going to evolve 1 into Armor Rouge and 1 into Cerulege. Ah, I see. It uses your defense and special defense as your offensive stats as well. There's an ability like that in Elite Redux, isn't there? I forget what Pokemon might have it. I know I've used it before. Because I remember thinking, that's incredible, I love it. Comes straight from Exceeded? Yeah, there, there it is. Okay. Maybe I should switch up my team if I'm going up against so many fishermen on this route. I should switch up my team a bit. Oh, that's big fish. That Seeking probably has Lightning Rod, but I don't think that's going to matter for me. Oh, I can one-shot the Seeking. Other abilities like Big Leaves came from Exceeded. It makes sense. Makes sense. Exceeded did it first. Yeah. Let's speed through this. $117. And then we go do this fight. Big Leaves, in Exceeded, Big Leaves is basically Chloroplast, but it also activates abilities. That I think is the one balancing feature of Big Leaves, is that it doesn't activate the other abilities. It makes moves behave like they're in the sun, but not other abilities. You are still benefited by actually setting sun. This Arbalova is probably about to do some kind of priority nonsense at me, but I'm not terribly worried. This Centiscorch, though, I do not appreciate at all. Sorry, Lilligant. You're out of here. Yep, there's the priority nonsense. That's alright, though. Aw. Big Leaves is going to be nerfed? I mean, I can see it. It's very, very good. I would understand. I don't think I would be upset. It would be kind of... I think for me it would be an... Aw. Okay. Kind of feeling. I would understand it. Let's go, Garchomp. Get in there. Pardon me. Had to yawn. Very tired after work today. What did you do? What did you do to a Wigglytuff to make it one of the biggest monsters in Exceeded? I think I can bring in my own Arbalova here for funnies. Oh, I don't like that Doxbun even a little bit. Am I in danger of anything here? No. Arbalova, sun is still up. Let's use growth. Don't want to use breaking swipe, because it wouldn't affect the Doxbun. Nice. Yeah, that's alright. I think I deserve that. Oh. So your Wigglytuff deals 3/16 of the opponent's maximum health on contact, even offensively, it sounds like. And then skill link to use an offensive or to use a contact 5-hit move to guarantee 15/16 of the opponent's max health before considering the damage of the attack you were using. That sounds incredible. I might even say ridiculous in a very positive way. Oh my word. Let's get this Doxbun out of here. And now the enemy Arbalova will do some kind of priority. And now Metagross knocks out the Arbalova. Oh, or it would have before the heal. Wow. I could have done without that thing surviving. Oh, for sure. You absolutely. I can see myself spending way too long making horrifically min-maxed nonsense BS Pokemon and ability combinations that really shouldn't exist. I can absolutely see that desire. I have that desire too. At the same time, though, while accepting that I feel that way too, I would rather the devs go by their own plans. And if it's just a possibility that it might be added a couple years in the future, great, I'm in. Alright, finally, this Arbalova goes down. Okay. I think I'll do one more battle and then call it for this stream. Didn't I say earlier that I needed to adjust my team? That I might not want to come in here with a sun start against all of these fishermen. All fun and games until you recreate Regigachair from the April Fool's update. I do not remember much of the April Fool's update, but I remember it being a raucous good time. Regigichair. It's an old Regigigas in a wheelchair. Oh my goodness. I see. Incredible and ridiculous. I love that this existed for a bit. The April Fool's update for Elite Redux. What a time to be alive. Okay. I'm going to be super honest. I wasn't paying attention to that turn at all. I was looking up Regigichair. So I have no idea what's on the field right now. Oh. Garchomp isn't going to appreciate being out here. Wait a minute. Icicle Crash. Okay, Ice Shard won't kill, Icicle Crash would. That's perfectly fine. Because I should be able to kill this Titan here. Nice, we're good. Ah, triple. Okay. Okay, game. I was worried about the Titan, but the Quaquaval ended up being scarier. But now I get to hit not very effectively. Heyo. Let's bring out some priority. I want to Solar Beam the Tatsugiri, Giga Drain the Quaquaval. Get the Quaquaval out of there. Wow, Draco Meteor. And Tor Temple holds on just barely. Aw, coward. At least the coward got immediately used up. Well, Tor Temple has overstayed his welcome, it seems. So we're going to Helping Hand Giga Drain. We don't need to Helping Hand, but we're doing it anyway. So the Tor Temple can do something. Get the Wug Trio out of here. The Tatsugiri's probably about to... Oh! Just kidding, it has a Focus Sash. Coward. Coward and a Focus Sash. That's a disgusting Wug Trio. That's a bit gross. Surprising combo. Yes, I agree. Tatsugiri using Draco Meteor to lower its own stat, which triggers its own ability to swap out immediately and go into a Pokemon that automatically uses Protect on Switch-In is awesome. It shouldn't, however, still be protected from getting hit by Alluring Voice. Please? Thank you. Burn is fine. We're a special attacker. Okay, fine. And we're good. Is there one more? There's a belly bolt. Soil Drain will be super effective, but it won't kill. This is fine. Alluring Voice should secure it. Nice. That brings us up to 119 total wins. And next stream, we will continue with that spinning gentleman down there. I'm going to adjust my team as well. I don't know how I'm going to adjust my team, but I'm going to do it. Let's swap back over. Boop. Turn that audio off. The stream is no longer starting. It is ending. Thank you so much to anyone who is currently in stream. Thank you very much, Coco, as always. It's very good to see you. It's very good to get your input and hear about it. Wow, Vorlex, words, please. To get your input and hear about all of the things you've tried and the Pokemon you've used and the games you've played. It's been neat hearing from you and getting to chat with you on stream. For anyone else who might be here, thank you very much for clicking on me. Thank you for sticking around. For anyone watching the VOD, same deal. Thank you for clicking on me and for watching all the way up to this point. It is flattering, humbling to see the views, currently the small single-digit number of views, but it's still flattering, and I'm still honored to have gotten your attention for any amount of time. I will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, as soon as I get home from work, probably streaming a bit shorter than I did today. My schedule, the routine of my life is such that I'm probably going to shorten my streams a bit, not go for an hour or up to an hour, probably 50-ish minutes averaging instead of upper 50s to an hour. That is what it is. Thank you again, and I hope you all have a peaceful day. See you tomorrow.